Buddy is Music Star Power with Meadow and my friend, and we are still doing Tomb Raider. I finally got the thing. It took me forever to get it. Alright. So we are gonna. Oh.
Everyone's favorite background character. I'm literally everyone's favorite background character, and if you digress, then you're absolutely wrong.
I'm just thinking of it like tomorrow.
I'm just thinking of. I'm sorry. Now I'm just thinking of like a sitcom where like I'm just a background character, and it's like I'm like a fan favorite.
Yeah.
And like I over eclipse like the main character in popularity to the point where they make me slowly the main focus. Kind of like what they did with like Family Matters, Steve Urkel.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I mean, isn't Family Matters from around when you grew up, the 90s?
I don't remember that show at all.
Or was that a little? Maybe it wasn't really broadcast in Canada, or maybe it wasn't on the channel that you had. But yeah, like it's like like it's like kind of a popular thing where it's like the main characters were like the family, and then like the background character that was only supposed to be a one-off became so popular that they kept making him return to the point where he became more popular than the main cast. And then, but then it like also like detoured the show and made the show less, like, I guess not less popular, but it kind of destroyed the show's quality. I mean, there was like 500 sitcoms back in the 90s, Family sitcoms were like a common, thing, obviously. Although I do have fond memories of watching them when I was younger. But I could definitely say that Steve Urkel, while he's kind of funny, the character, kind of just, I don't know, he just doesn't play off as a main character very well. So like the fact that they started making him like a major character in that show, just, I could see why some people just stopped liking it, because it's just like, it ruined like the whole kind of like the whole package of what the show was supposed to be, I guess. I don't know to explain it.
That reminds me of 2.5 Men.
Oh, 2.5. It's funny, I never even knew that show existed until like,
I was watching it with my mom,
like
and then Charlie Sheen got kicked off, and then the new guy came in, and I'm not calling the show 100% disaster, but it was pretty derailing. It started going down the slippery slope.
Didn't they like kick him off the show, and the show dipped so low, like low in ratings, and then they started.
They kicked him off. They kicked Charlie Sheen off because of his drinking habits, caused an unhealthy habit around the set.
No, I know, but didn't they like the show dipped so low in like ratings that they actually got him back in later seasons? Like a later season. Or maybe I'm getting it wrong.
All I know is Ashton Kutcher took over, and it's not that I'm not saying he didn't do a good job, but a lot of people wanted Charlie Sheen, and so that's why it started going down the slippery slope.
Yeah, I wouldn't know much about it because I didn't even know it even existed until a few years back. So, but
yeah, I'm just saying. My mom loved the ending of 2.5 Men. I thought it was not right. Hi, sister.
It was one of those shows I watched a few episodes of, and I was like, I don't understand it.
Little baby, oh, you're such a sweetheart.
It's kind of like the Big Bang Theory. I don't understand the popularity of that show. I don't understand why it became so big. I just don't find the show funny. But that doesn't mean other people, obviously can't enjoy it. There's a lot of people that like the show. For me, I don't find it funny. I just don't see it being funny, personally. I think the jokes are kind of just lame.
A lot of comedy shows are like that.
Yeah, it's like, one of those like shows that get popular, and then the appeal of it is like that. Like, oh, it just seems like family shows are like very not funny. Or family sitcoms these days. I mean, I guess you could always say that because most family sitcoms from the 90s or the 2000s or so aren't really anything to write home about. But, you know, it's like I feel like they've definitely gotten worse over the years. They're just to the point where I just don't find them funny at all. Like, I tried to watch newer sitcoms, and they just make me